Hi, this is Mrs. Giroux, and I just wanted to show you how to play around with the filters in GIMP. It's pretty easy. You want to make sure that your platform is set up like this. If you fooled around with it and you've lost things, here's just a reminder. You can always go to Edit, Preferences, Window Management, and you can reset the saved windows positions to default values clicking on this button right here. And after you get done doing that, you might have to restart the program, I'm not sure, but that's how you can get this basic format back. And if you've lost something like your toolbox or your tool options or your layers channels, your brushes and all of that stuff that you like to use, that's all over in Windows under Dockable Dialogues. You can find all of those things. There's your layers, so don't be afraid. Everything is there. I'm going to go into my image design and let's just find something that I could use. Here is Picasso's First Communion. That would be kind of fun, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And let's just see what happens with this. So it's on a layer of its own, and if I want to, I can create a new layer in here. Just go over to Layer, New Layer. Take that Select tool. I think I'm going to take this first image and I'm going to scale it down a little bit. So this is your resize. You can click on that. Let's take this top number. You want to link this, and then I'm just going to go ahead, and since it's linked, it's going to keep the proportions. I'll call this my background color, and let's fill it. So I'm in that layer, grab the fill bucket, and I'm going to pour. The other thing that you could do, I'm going to grab my move tool. I'm going to just move that background out of the way. I could pick a color in here using the eyedropper tool that comes with this. So let's just say I want to fill that in, but let me change this color. You see this little eyedropper here? I can come over here and I can click. Well, I might have to actually select that layer before I click. I can click that pretty orange color. I actually decided to go in and Google Picasso sketch, and I came up with this. I'm going to go ahead and copy that as new layer. There we go. Now, and let's just zoom in. Use the zoom tool or go view zoom. And I'm going to go up to 400%. So what happens there? Perfect. Hit my shift key and I should be able to just go all over and select all of the white areas. I'm going to go back to my zoom and I'm just going to hit the delete key. Okay, so I'm going back in and I am deselecting. Whoops, don't like that one. This is cool. Holding down Control to deselect some of the areas. All right, now let's hit delete and see what happens. Create an oval, and I'm just gonna fill it. Play around with the filters. So I'm gonna start with this background color, and I'm just going up to filters. And honestly, it's just a matter of going through them and seeing what they do, how that looks. This is just giving you an idea of how you can go in and just fool around. And that one out. Cubism. I'm gonna go with that. See. That's fun. And I want to actually duplicate this layer, so I'm gonna right click on that and I'm gonna duplicate that layer. Okay, duplicate, take my round one and duplicate, hit enter. You have to hit it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make this cubism. So I'm going into my filters, artistic cubism, and then I'm going to transform it a little bit. I'm gonna grab the resize tool. I'm gonna scale that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a filter on her around. We'll go with that. grab this purple color. Use a filter. Trying out filters. That's kind of good. Pixelize. See how we have. Gonna create a new layer. Definitely needs to be moved down. There we go. And so that gave me the white background color to help so that this wasn't transparent anymore, that original background. And I can play around with that background color and just fill it with different colors and see how it works. So I'm working in that layer. I've got my fill bucket. This is purple. That's what's gonna fill. So that's what it's gonna look like if I do that color. Let's try. What's another fun color? I'm gonna use my eyedropper. Let's try this. Oops. I'm gonna try this pretty color here. And I'm gonna just go ahead. I've got my fill and I'm just gonna click fill. It's a little more dismal. I think my favorite was the white. Makes it pop. So there it is. And the last thing I wanna do, I just wanted to get Picasso's signature. Yay, I'm gonna right click and copy that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and edit, paste as new layer. And I don't want that all the way at the bottom, so I'm gonna go to layer, stack, and I'm gonna raise that. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to transform it. And I'm going to go ahead and apply a filter to that. Okay, I'm gonna go okay, and filter, artistic, cubism. And maybe I'm just gonna skew it now. This is to change the perspective. This is to shear it. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay, so I just got done shearing it, and now I think I'm going to try and play with the perspective. So I'm just gonna click on that, and I think I can just grab this and drag it. So I'm gonna do that. Ta-da! Grab my move tool and just, I'm gonna click on my background layer so that I don't have funky marching ants anywhere. So there it is. Dun dun dun. I know this video wasn't the best video. You know what I'd want for Christmas is a nice computer with huge RAM that I can sit and make videos for you guys all day long, and the computer isn't malfunctioning. Yeah, that would be so awesome. But anyway, have fun with this assignment, and adios.